Last week, we practiced adding and subtracting a group of 10 from two-digit numbers. For example, if I had 35 plus 10, I would add a 10 stick to my 3 tens here, and I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 40, and with our 5 units, 45. With subtraction, if I took a 10 stick away from the 35, I would get 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So my difference will be 25. To start our lesson out, I'm going to show you some number sentences. Your job is to type the answer in the corner. Here's our first one. 24 plus 10. What is the sum? Meaning, what would my number be if I add an extra 10 stick to the 24? My answer is 34. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. See how I added that extra 10 stick? Let's do another one. 43, take away 10. So if I got rid of a 10 stick, what would my answer be? Let's see. So I have 10, 20, 30, because I got rid of one of my sticks. 31, 32, 33. All right, let's do one more. What if I did 43 plus 10? What would my answer be? $53, because remember, I'm adding a 10 stick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, because I have 5 sticks. 51, 52, 53. Excellent job practicing adding and subtracting 10 from a two-digit number. Today, we're going to practice a new skill using our knowledge of adding two-digit numbers by completing the following objective. I will add a group of tens to a two-digit number. Now you may wonder, well, what does this mean, Mrs. M? What this means is that we're adding numbers such as 20 plus 24 equals 48, and 31 plus 40 equals 71. And how we are going to do this is through an activity called adding tens. And there are 3 steps to adding tens. Number 1, I need to build the first number in the number sentence. Step 2, we are then going to add on the second number. And last but not least, step 3, our job is to count all the tens and the ones to find our total amount. Now, I'm first going to model this procedure. Your job is to listen with your eyes and ears very closely. So what each of you will have is you will get a sheet similar to mine. Don't worry, you don't have this one in your Google Classroom because this one is meant for modeling purposes. So let's read the instructions in the corner. It says, build both numbers, then add up the tens and ones to solve the number sentences. All right, so I know step 1 is I need to build that first number. And I see down here I'm provided with 10 sticks and 1's units. So my first number is 23. And I see there's a 2 in the tens place. So I'm going to take 2 10 sticks and count by tens. 10, 20. So now I have 20. But I'm not done because you see I have a 3 in the 1's place. So let me pull up 3 1's units. 1, 2, and 3. So I see I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. That was step 1. Step number 2 is I need to add on to 23 my other number, which is 40. And I know that 40, when I count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40 is 4 tens. So I'm going to go back down here and I'm going to pull 4 10 sticks and I'm going to place them underneath the 23 just so I can compare them a little better. So I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, and 40. All right, so I've built my 40. Now we are ready for step number 3. And step number 3 means I need to be able to count all the 10s and 1s to find that total. So let's start with my 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Because I have 60 or 6 10 sticks, I can click in my text box here and I'm going to put a 6 because that represents my 10s. Now, I got 6 10s or 60, so if I count on 61, 62, 63. I have 3 ones units. Therefore, I'm going to type a 3 here. So my total answer is 63. What you just saw me do was I completed the following steps. Number 1, first I built that first number. 2, I added on the second number to the number sentence. And last but not least, step 3, you saw me count all my 10s and 1s to find my total. Now you guys are going to help me add some 10s. So before we get started, once again, just like we always do in these drag activities, we need to clear our drawing pad. And by clearing our drawing pad, we will be able to work and solve our next problem. So you can see how many 10s I have left. So I'm going to have a 10, 20. Now I'll put this one down here, 30, and 40. And I'm going to put that one right in here. And then you see I have 3 ones units I need to drag down for my last problem. 1, 2, and then my 3. Perfect. All right, well, now we're ready to start. So the first number I need to build is 20. On the side, I want you to type in how many 10 sticks do I need to pull up to make 20. That's right, I need 2. So I'm going to go back down here and we're going to pull up 2. Ready? Count with me. 10, 20. So those are my 2 10 sticks, and I can't add any units because, remember, 20 has 0 in the ones place. Next, we need to build the number 38, and we like to do it underneath so we can compare them. In the side box, type how many 10 sticks will I need to make the 30 and the 38. 3. So once again, I'm going to go 10, 20, make that a little more clear, 30, there we go, 10, 20, 30. Once again, in that side box, how many ones units do we need to make 38? We have 30. How many ones units do I need to pull up? 8. So let's count those 8. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I have 7, and my last one, 8. So now I have all my 10s built and all my 1s built. Let me scoot these guys down to make it really, really clear that we're not using them. In the corner, I want you to type, what is my total? Meaning, what is the sum of 20 plus 38? All right, let's check that. So I have, taking my mouse, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, I'm going to put my 5 right here. Now, how many 1s units do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because of that, I'm going to put my 8 there. And so my total is 58. We can even check by counting by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now let's transition to ones. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. All right, now that you've seen both me complete the problem by myself and you guys help me complete the problem, it's time for us to do a little quick check. So I'm going to go back to our slide deck. And here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you a problem, and your job is to solve it by counting all the tens and the ones. Then you are going to record your answer in the side box. What is 50 plus 21? Let's check our work. So you see, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71. So our sum is 71. Let's try another. 32 plus 50. What is the sum? Remember, count all your tens and your ones to solve. All right, let's check our answer. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82. So our sum is 82. What about 40 plus 45? What is the sum? Let's check it. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Let's go to the ones. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. So our sum is 85. Let's go to a slightly smaller one. 16 plus 30. What is the sum? And we see we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Wow, great job doing that. So now, here is your job. Now that we've gone over our lesson, your job is you're going to go into Google Classroom. And when you go into Google Classroom, you're going to click on a sheet called Independent Practice, adding 2-digit numbers. And I'm going to open that up for you. Just like I did, what you're going to do is you're going to build both numbers, then add up the tens and ones to solve the number sentences. Make sure to count all your tens and ones, and then you type it right in your answer. Just like I did for the modeling, it's okay to put them underneath each other to compare. When you are done with that daily assignment and all the others for Monday, you may hit turn in. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow.